If you're driving a diesel car or truck and still believe everything you've heard at the gas station or from your neighbor's cousin, then you might be flushing thousands down the drain without even realizing it. Diesel engines are engineering marvels, built for power, longevity, and efficiency. But despite all that, most diesel owners still fall for the same outdated myths. And those myths, they're quietly killing engines, hurting performance, and making people spend way more than they should. Let's set the record straight. First up, the age-old myth that diesel fuel additives are just a scam. A lot of folks will tell you that modern diesel already comes with everything you need. But here's the truth. Today's ultra-low sulfur diesel is cleaner, yes, but it's also drier. That means your engine loses the lubrication it once relied on. Quality fuel additives can bring that protection back. No, you don't need them every fill-up, but if you're skipping them entirely, especially in older diesels or during cold seasons, you're risking wear and injector damage. That $15 bottle of additive could save you thousands in repairs. So, who's the real sucker? Someone who uses it wisely or someone paying for a new fuel pump? Next, idling your diesel to warm it up. Still doing this? That might have made sense in the 80s when engines were less efficient and fuel was cheap. But now, it just builds carbon, wastes fuel, and puts unnecessary stress on your engine. Modern diesels warm up faster under light driving than sitting in your driveway. So unless you're in Antarctica, letting your truck idle for 15 minutes every morning isn't smart, it's wasteful. Not to mention it's the fast track to a clogged EGR system and a sad mechanic bill. Here's a myth that gets even experienced drivers, that diesel engines don't need regular oil changes because the fuel burns cleaner. Total lie. Diesel fuel may burn slower and the engines may last longer, but they generate way more soot and combustion byproducts than gasoline engines. That soot ends up contaminating the oil faster. And if you're using your truck for towing or hauling, you're doubling the stress. Skipping oil changes might seem like you're saving money, until your turbocharger blows out and you're staring down a $3,000 bill. Now for one that's costing people performance daily, the belief that premium diesel is always better. Here's the catch. There's no regulated definition of premium diesel in many countries, including the United States. That fancy label at the pump might just mean they added a basic detergent or claimed better cetane levels. But unless it's from a trusted supplier or you've actually tested it, you could be paying 20 to 30 cents more per gallon for the exact same fuel. The smarter move? Use high-quality additives yourself. That way, you know exactly what's going into your tank. And finally, the dangerous assumption that diesel engines can run on anything. Someone always knows a guy who ran his truck on used cooking oil, heating oil, or even kerosene. Yeah, and he also probably wrecked his injectors, voided his warranty, and ended up with a seized engine. Modern common rail diesels are precision machines. They don't tolerate impurities. So while it might sound cool or eco-friendly to pour in some mystery fluid, your engine is not a chemistry experiment. If you wouldn't drink random liquid from a stranger's fridge, don't make your engine do it either. The truth is, diesel engines are built to last a long, long time, but only if you stop believing nonsense. The myths we just crushed, they've ruined good trucks and cost drivers a fortune, but not you, not anymore. Now you know what most diesel owners still don't. So do this, smash that like button if this saved you money, hit subscribe if you want your car to outlive your neighbors, and share this with anyone still warming up their engine for no reason. You just became smarter than 90% of diesel drivers on the road.